Hello, everybody, and welcome back to me yapping again. Oh shit, I'm about to die. Yep, this is unfortunate. What an unfortunate start. But yeah, this time, as you can see from the title, I want to talk about school. My experience personally. So maybe you guys can relate, maybe not. Who knows? So, and also, I'm gonna try to do some stuff this episode because apparently you guys were like making fun of me for not doing anything. I'm gonna try to do something. All right, no promises. Okay. Uh, I need to get food. So first of all, let's start with school here. Let's do elementary school. Back in elementary school, I kind of like school. Like I'm not gonna say 100% with village that I liked it, but like I remember when I was younger, like um there was this one day where my parents dropped me off to school, and like I just didn't want to be there. Like I legit was like crying in like the hallway of school. And then like my teacher put me in the classroom, and then she asked me like if I want to see a secret. And I don't remember this teacher's name, but she's a great person. She showed me that we were gonna do a like a turkey hand drawing thingy, like where you put your hand on the paper and then you like draw your hand and then you cut it out. And that like made my day, and like I was like better off after that. But like school, like I never really did bad back then. In elementary school, I did great. I did all right. Like my grades weren't terrible or anything. Uh Let me eat this food before I forget and then I die from starvation. That's not how you eat. And then like 5th grade is what I can remember mostly. Um well, yeah, I had this teacher named Mr. Thomas. And he was a rude motherfucker. I'm not going to lie. That dude was fucking mean. But like he was my teacher, so, he mostly did it to be like a teacher, you know? And like I liked his class kind of. Like he was fucking scary. Um but yeah, I did learn in this class. One time, crazy fucking story by the way. One time these two kids were arguing in his class. Like I'm telling you, this is 5th grade. We're like fucking like we're probably like 12 or something. And these two kids are arguing, and then they start getting into a fight. And the teacher, you know what the teacher says? The teacher says, "You guys can fight, and whoever loses gets written up." That was the craziest shit I've ever heard from a teacher in my life. He was basically putting us in a damn like dog cage fight. And yeah, those kids fought. One knocked over the other over a desk. Like that shit was crazy. It could have been a WWE match in there. You would have fucking known. And then one of the kids lost, and yeah, he got written up. That shit was fucking crazy. That teacher was insane. I heard some rumors about him later down the line that I don't know if are true or not, so I'm not gonna believe it. But damn, that teacher was crazy. Now moving into middle school, 6th grade was cool. I was uh I was overweight, not happy with myself, but I was class clown back then. My grades were still good. I was in good classes. In 6th grade, I met my friend Sheldon. He's cool. I had another friend named Malachi, but then he like moved away, and I just didn't talk to him anymore after that. And yeah, 7th grade. Let's see. I did great. Don't really remember 7th grade. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you right now. And then 8th grade. Damn. 8th grade. Okay, I remember. I was in the science class with Sheldon. We were friends for like 3 years by now. Like I met Sheldon in a English class in 6th grade, and he's been like cool ever since. And 8th grade, we were in this class together. This biology class, and like we hit it off. Oh shit! we were cool friends. It was nice. We like sat next to each other until we like got separated by separate what is it, assigned seats, that bullshit. And then the class was still fun. Like I always enjoyed science. Like science is one of my favorite things ever. Um, I don't really know what else. Maybe I kind of like history, not as much as science. Science is just cool. I like science. And we like like middle school, I was always like the dumb, well, the acting dumb kid. Like sometimes I actually was dumb. Okay, I'm hitting the ground again. Sometimes I was dumb, but don't comment about it. I'm gonna ban you guys. I swear to God, I'm gonna ban you guys. And I was like the class clown, kind of. Damn, let me clear my voice. I was like the class clown. I enjoyed like acting dumb, but actually like being smart and like having teachers like kind of like pick on me, but also like love me at the same time. Um, and then like after eighth grade, and like this is one thing that I like will always remember, like the stress of like the fucking tests at the end of the year. Like that shit stressed me out. They sit you in a class. They put up your little like your folders so that no one can cheat off of you. Midway through the test, you get fucking peppermints and shit, and you have to do that for like every class. And there's like days in the week where you have to like take the test and stuff like that. Like, ugh, I just hate remembering that. Like, I enjoyed school somewhat for the main part of it, but like that, no, I didn't enjoy it. And now that I'm remembering, I had an algebra class back in like seventh grade or sixth grade. I think seventh grade. And like I was barely passing. Like the highest score I'd get in this class was C's. And like I tried. I swear to God, I tried my best. I tried my best. I'm not lying to you right now. I tried my best, but the best I could get was C's. And after one day in breakfast, like sit in the cafeteria, breakfast is going on. My algebra teacher's there, and she sees me, and she like comes to talk to me. She says, "Hey, Alex, you wanna like switch classes? Like I see like you're not doing like super well in my class. Like I could switch you to a lower class, and like next year you can come over to algebra, like so you can like be better prepared." And I was like, weird, but like sure, I need the break. I'll take it. And I felt a little embarrassed, I'm not gonna lie, because who the fuck wants to be like switched out of their class? And every now and then my friends make fun of me for it, but I'm like, I needed that. Like I needed that opportunity. Why is this villager behind me? I'm going to beat your skull in if you don't get away from me. Get away from me, weirdo. And yeah, I got into the lower math class, and it was basically like smooth sailing for me. Like it wasn't like hard or anything. It was like the easiest class I've ever been in. The kids in there were like kind of dumb, so it was pretty funny. Um and yeah, that's pretty much all I can remember from that grade. Uh Now going into high school, ninth grade. Whoo, here we go. Ninth grade, what can I remember? I think I was pretty overweight at this point. I was 220 pounds, and I went to this school that like I didn't like. Like my friends were at this school, but I just couldn't fit in. Like me and my older brother Kevin, we would drive to the school like every day. We'd park somewhere. We'd walk to the school, but like I was just like I didn't want to go. And like I didn't do bad in my classes. There was this annoying ass kid named Stefan who like just like kept fucking like pestering me, bothering me. Like I swear to God, he had no other friends. And not to be like fucking like making fun of like poor people or anything like that, but like his outfit was just like terrible. Uh he looked goofy. I don't know what to say. He just like followed me around, bothered the fuck out of me, annoyed me, and at that point, like I couldn't tell him to like just go fuck off because I like didn't have that in me. But like this kid was annoying. He was at this school. Um, what else? The teachers were cool. Um, but like, nah, they weren't cool. They were fucking boring. I'm not gonna lie. These teachers were boring as hell. Like I like almost fall asleep in their classes, but I was trying. I swear to God, I was trying. But then after a while, I got so bored that like I literally didn't even want to go anymore. Like when my older brother Kevin parked the car, I'd be like, no, let me just stay in here, right? And like I just didn't go. And like he would try to like motivate me to go, which like I applaud him. He's a good brother for that. But like I just didn't want to. And then like my saving grace finally somewhat came. I switched schools. I moved to a different county, and I switched schools. And I this was like a new experience for me, right? This is like a fresh start for me. So I was like, okay, and I made it work. Like I went to the school, and I made it work. Like I felt better about the environment. Like the people there were better. The teachers there were better. Like they were more like enthusiastic. Like I had this teacher called Miss Jorgensen. She was my science teacher, and she was like super enthusiastic, and I really loved her for it. Like I loved that class. It made me love science more. It was like Earth space, and yeah, I really liked this. I really liked the school. Like I went through like 3/4 of this school until COVID came. I think I'm doing the storyline right. If not, like someone can do some super deep diving in the future. But I COVID came, 2020 ish, something like that. COVID came in spring. We went on spring break, uh, and they were like, take 2 weeks off school. This virus is here, and then after that, we went virtual. After that, we went virtual. I was still 220 pounds. School went virtual. My dad got me and my brother a computer so that we could do school together. Kevin, I think, graduated at this point because he had to do online classes. And it was me and my little brother Anthony. What we would do is we would stay at our older brother's house, Jerry, and we would do like the work on the computer. But I really wasn't a big fan of virtual school. I'm gonna tell you right now, virtual school was not made for people like me. Uh, motherfuck. Okay, it was not made for me. I'm not gonna lie. Virtual school is a no from me, because literally I would like, instead of like paying attention in class, I would just play my Xbox while the class was like going, and I'm sure lots of people can relate. And like I was never one to like cheat, so I never really cheated. Never. I swear to God, I like never tried cheating. And I just didn't like it. And I know a lot of people thrived in virtual school from just cheating. And like I just didn't do that. And the only classes I think I passed back then was like my math class and maybe like a English class. And I remember my teacher being like cool as fuck. Like my math teacher was cool as fuck. Like he was this black dude. I forgot what his name was. He was bald, but he had a good ass personality. And like I remember when I did like great on a test or something, like he would applause me. He would send like a video saying like good job Alexander, you did great. And then like my sister-in-law would send that to my parents and like to make them feel better. And I felt great. That teacher made me feel good. So applause to whoever that teacher was. And like yeah, you were a great motivator. But after a while, I kind of like just quit going, and like I started working out. I started to like try to find myself before like I had a mental breakdown, but that's another story. Uh, and yeah, then after like COVID like somewhat like subsided, let's say 2021 maybe, I don't remember. The next grade, 10th grade, went back to that same school. Um, I think I enjoyed it. Yeah. I passed. So basically, I passed. In ninth grade, I was in a geometry class and this like English class. So COVID kind of like saved me. I'm not gonna lie. COVID saved me from those classes because I don't think I would have passed the like final tests and stuff like that. So it honestly saved me. Um, And I'm grateful for that because I didn't have to take those like end of the year tests. They just like passed us all. And then the next year came. It was the tenth year, I guess, and like things went swell. I don't really remember. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember. I was in this class with these. I was in art class. Like I loved art kind of. I sucked ass at it. I'm not gonna lie. I sucked ass at it. Let's just skip to 11th because I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I've got the brain of a fucking like 50-year-old, 60-year-old, 70-year-old, whatever. I can't remember 10th grade. I'm not gonna fucking lie. So 11th grade. Here we go. 11th grade. I was still in this new school. Right. I'm doing great. I'm like doing fantastic, and I'm in this art class. God damn, my memory's fading. Oh, fuck it. I'll just say what I remember. I was in this art class, and that's where I found the dude I liked. And I would do like great in this class. I would do well. I wouldn't say great. I would do okay. Like my drawings were bad. The one thing I left out last episode was my drawings were bad, and this guy's drawings were good. And I remember one time like the teacher made us sit in like a circle and like show all of our drawings in front of everyone and like talk about like what made us do it. And basically I had drawn Puss in Boots because I don't remember why I did it. I just felt like doing it. Like I drew him with his cape and everything. And it was kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like it wasn't a big version of Puss in Boots. It was like he was kind of like medium size. Excuse me. And then like I saw these people like I'm sitting in the circle, right? The circle of people looking at the drawings, like seeing like why they did it. That like they have to the person who made it has to talk about it. And like I know that this guy that I like has like very good drawings. So like when I see a fucking amazing drawing, I'm like, damn, he definitely did that shit. And I found it cool. And then my turn was coming up, and I just like couldn't stop laughing my ass off because I knew how fucking bad it was. Like compared to everyone else's drawings, mine looked like shit, and I knew it. And I just like when mine came up, I just couldn't stop fucking laughing because it was like so bad compared to everybody else's. But hey, I tried. I swear to God, I tried my best. I tried my best, but it was still funny as fuck. So it like at least I had that attitude about it rather than being like mad, like oh shit, I did bad, like I'm gonna leave this class. No, I found it funny. I found that funny, and yeah. After that, I had this science teacher, or what's it? No, that was at a different school. That was at a different school. Oh, I think halfway through this school year, I transferred into another school, a different school from the first one that I went to in high school. This was a third new school for me. Fresh new start, new people. I'd say the teachers were trying in this one, I'd say for sure. The students were kind of worse. Like there was a gun threat at this school before. There was a whole bunch of other stuff like drugs and stuff, people vaping in the bathrooms. But I think you'd find that at any school, honestly. Like that shit's not clear. Well, before I go into that one, let me remember from the old school. Let's call it Waka. Let's call it Waka. Okay. So this was the one that I was still in 11th grade before I like transferred after the next school year. Uh, and then oh no, that was my 10th year, huh? I don't fucking know. I don't remember. But like I had this teacher named Miss Maddie, right? She was my English teacher. And she was this overweight blonde lady, but she was really nice. She had a big heart. I'm not gonna lie. This lady has like my respect in the whole world. And like she always motivated me. Like I was this smart kid in a class full of not so smart kids. And like we had this class to prepare us for the ACT, the SAT, whatever the hell you call it. And she was trying her best. Like these kids would like prank her, steal her stuff. Like I remember one time in like what this is like to date this. This is when like kids were stealing stuff from school, like the fucking bathroom stuff, the freaking school supplies and stuff like that, and like they made that a trend. And this one time, this guy stole her. He literally stole her pencil sharpener. And I'm telling you right now, this was the nicest lady that you would find in 11th grade high school. She was the nicest teacher, and they still did that to her. And then I knew who did it, but obviously I didn't snitch because they would have fucked me up. That's for sure. I was getting stronger at this point, and like I'd lost weight. Like I wasn't overweight. I was like 180 pounds by this point and happier with myself. But like I'd wear a mask every single day to school. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. After COVID happened, every day, not one day that I missed. And I told Anthony this too. Hand sanitizer in my book bag and a mask on my face every single day. And it's a blue mask, not a black mask. I wasn't stylish. I just wanted to take care of myself. And every day I'd wear this mask. And yeah. Uh they stole her pencil sharpener and she like never got it back. And like after a while, like she really grew on to me. I really grew on to her, and she like taught me like everything I knew. And then when it came for the ACT, like you had to get a 17 or above to pass. And after studying for so long, after being in her class for a long little while, like Christmas came, well before Christmas came, and then we took the ACT. I scored a 24 out of 36, I think. Or I don't know, I forgot what it was. 24 out of something. And she was like very impressed with me. I was very happy because, you know, you need this test to be able to graduate out of high school. And I passed, and she told me like, you could try again. Like I'm very proud of you, but you could try again if you want like to get a higher score. You need like a 25 or above to be able to like get like a brighter future. And like I kind of agreed with her, but I just like never really took it again. Well, actually I did. I did take the time one. The first time I took the untimed one. Like I was there. The test, you could be there for 6 hours. It has like multiple portions: English, math, science, something else, history, I think. And like it was untimed. So I used basically all of my time. I was in there for like 6 something hours. And then like I was in there, right? I was like, this is like test day. I'm like, damn, I gotta lock the fuck in or else I'm gonna lose. Back then we didn't say lock in, but like I'm gonna not do good if I don't like do my best. And then there was this fucking girl that walked into the damn area that I was in, and guess what she had? She had a fucking blanket. She had a blanket with her. This girl was prepared to sleep through the test when I was over here geeking about the test. Like, I was scared that I wasn't going to pass, and here's this girl with a fucking blanket right next to her so she can sleep while she's doing the test. Like, what? Why are you sleeping during the test? And obviously, she didn't give a fuck about her grades or something. So, I literally, just like, no. That wasn't even when. Oh, maybe it was. I don't fucking remember. And then after that, I took the time test like a few months later, and I did like just about the same, maybe a little bit higher. I don't know, cause it was timed. It wasn't like I had all day for this shit, but I did like good. Okay, I didn't do bad. And then after that, like after like the school year was starting to end, like we kind of we like I talked more. I tried talking more in her class, and she was like, "Why haven't you been like this the whole school year? We could have talked a lot more." And that kind of bummed me out because like, you know, like I didn't talk the whole school year really. I like there was a few things, and then like that was it. But like we really hit it off, and at like before the ACT, this lady literally had like pizza parties and stuff like that. Like she made sure that we came to her room at the beginning of the day before the test happened, so we could go in the room, enjoy some Capri Suns, enjoy some like breakfast from like Hardee's or something. Like I'm telling you right now, I love you, Miss Maddie. Like you were a great teacher. You really cared for kids that like could care less. And like she told me one time in class, like one kid said the word, I'll say it this time just to make it clear to you guys. They said the word retarded, right? And then she said, like, please don't say that word because like that means like you're insulting my kid. And her kid has Down syndrome, right? And if you laugh at that, you're going to hell. Her kid has Down syndrome, and like that. Ever since then, like I just didn't say the R word anymore. Besides just now, but that like I don't use it at all. It's not my vocabulary, and I don't use it anymore out of respect for her because that lady really means like the world to me. She like showed me that teachers can care. She showed me that like teachers can be nice even when the world like shits on them. Like I remember she had a bad day and she was sitting at her desk, she was crying, and everyone was just like worried, like what's going on, Miss Maddie, and like she was just having a rough day, and like we tried to cheer her up, but like she had to go home and like a substitute came. But like you know, even when she had hard days, she still tried her best, and that's why I love that lady. Thank you very much, Miss Maddie. And at the end of the school year, we she was like giving goodbyes and hugs to people, and like I came up to her and I gave her like a side hug because I was like awkward like that, and then she was like, "Come on," and I was like, "Fine," and I gave her a full hug. That was probably one of my best teachers I've ever had in my life. I'm not gonna lie, it brings me to tears thinking about how like that was the last time I saw her, and maybe one day I can see her again. You know, that shit makes me sad, brings tears to my eyes. She was a great teacher. She probably is still a great teacher out there, honestly. And yeah, after that school, I'm not gonna go back to it anymore. 12th grade, let's say. I had this teacher named Mr. Hosey. He was my math teacher, and this guy was chill as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. He taught us about taxes. He taught us about a lot of things. I had this other teacher that was my history teacher named Mr. Rodriguez or something. I don't fucking remember what his name was. He was bald. He was kind of angry, but like he did teach me about like taxes too. He taught me about history. He taught me about the government and stuff like that. So he was cool. He always motivated us to become something, like have good grades, or else you're gonna be like a failure in life. And like this math teacher specifically, like Mr. Hosey was cool as fuck. Cause at this time, I had a editing class, like editing Premiere Pro software. That's why you see me like editing my own videos in Premiere Pro. I had this Premiere Pro editing class, and I learned how to edit there. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, it was really like God sent ass class that like made me learn how to edit, which is really important for like what I like to do now. Because if I didn't know how to edit, I'd have to hire someone, and like maybe I will in the future. Jobs up, jobs for hire if anyone wants it. I don't know how much I'd pay you, but yeah. But I had this editing class, and like I started making YouTube videos at this time. Like at this time, I started my like Resident Evil series, the Resident Evil 4. And my math teacher, like he saw that I would do good in his class. Like it wasn't like a terribly hard class. Like it got hard at times, but like he saw that I would do good. So like after class, I would like chill with him, like cause we had lunch after class, and like I could stay in that classroom or I could go to lunch. Like it didn't matter until the bell rang. And like he literally helped me with like YouTube video ideas. Like he talked to me about like his past friends who were like live streamers and stuff like that are like really doing good right now, like League of Legends or something like that. And like he taught me how to edit. He taught me well, he didn't teach me how to edit. He gave me like ideas and stuff like that. Like this teacher was helping me try to get my dreams to come true. And I remember like I posted a video. I'd show him clips of like the beginning of my videos, like how I edited them, and he would say like you're gonna be big one day, man. Like I'm gonna be scrolling YouTube one day, and you're gonna be like up there. And that really inspired me. Like I really thank Mr. Hosey a lot because he even showed my YouTube channel to his wife. I don't Yeah, he showed it to his wife, and his wife said that it was like really good. And that really like inspired me to continue to do it because oh, this is what I love to do. And like, I'm really thankful to that teacher. I remember one day there was like a fucking like a school shooting warning, and we were in the school, and lots of people were leaving because someone had made threats on like the on social media somewhere, maybe Instagram, that they were gonna shoot up the school that day, and like everyone was on high alert. Freaking cops were around, stuff like that. And like we were in his class, me and my brother Anthony, we were in his class, and like he literally just told us like if you want to leave, you can like leave. The door's right there. Like you can like just go home. And I was like, okay, well, we were sitting there like in tension because we're like, fuck, like if this shit starts going off, like we're like this is gonna be crazy. And he like told everyone that like if you could go home, like go home. Like he didn't want anyone to be like in danger or anything like that. And yeah, uh, he was cool as fuck. Like he let us leave. We went home because that day was kind of fucking scary. I'm not gonna lie. Like a fucking school shooting warning is not like that's not something to play around with. Um, and yeah, like he was super cool. I'm a finish it off school wise there, and yeah, like 12th grade. That was the end of 12th grade. I probably could remember other teachers. Like there was my science teacher. She was cool too. Uh, Not super memorable, but she was cool. Um, and yeah, I think that's really all I can think of. So first things first. Some things I want to say before I get off here. Let me go into a house so I don't like die. Um, I'm not gonna tell you here like school is like not important. School is like dumb. Like you don't learn anything in school, something like that. I think you do learn a lot in school. You learn to you learn how to be social, right? I'll give you that. Sometimes in classes like they teach you like the fucking like the weirdest things that you're probably not going to use in life, but like some of the stuff in school is useful. Like my younger brother Anthony, he dropped out, and like he'll never get to learn about how to do like taxes in school. He'll never learn about like more history. He'll never learn about getting to be more social with people, getting to like teachers and stuff like that. Like if you're still in school, I'll give you like this advice right now. Get close with your teachers. Make a bond with some of your favorite teachers. If they're like an asshole, don't even bother. Just get through the class. But like, be a good student. Don't be an asshole. Be nice. Um, and be mean when you need to. Okay, don't let anybody step over you. And what else? Like, get some friends. Like one friend in every class. It doesn't have to be every class. There was classes in there where I just like sat and then did my work throughout the whole thing. Get at least like one friend in school, two friends maybe. Get close with your teachers. Talk with them. Get them to help you. Like getting closer to Mr. Hosey did help me. Like, cause when I needed help on like a practice or assignment, I wouldn't be scared to ask him. Like we were chill. We were fucking like we were bros, and like that really helped a lot. Get close with your teachers. Have friends. Don't be scared to like be yourself. Um, and yeah, like do what you want to do. Like continue school. Do not drop out. I know it's hard. Like even me, I would do good in school, and I'd be like, "Damn, when is this gonna end? Like when can I go?" Like, cause that's why you need the friends. That's why you need to be like close to your teachers, so you have more of a reason not to want to leave. I don't believe Anthony had that. And I told him I really did. I tried to like tell him I was in the same situation as Kevin. Like Anthony would like stay in the car sometimes when I like drove to school, and I tell him like, "Come on, let's go." And like, no, he just didn't want to go. And that's a story for a different time. But yeah, have all of those, and you'll do good. Like if you're not doing good in the class, like try harder, pay more attention, get off your phones, pay attention in class. Even ask your teacher for help after class or some other time. Like, they will help you. They are there to help you. They are not there to like disparage you, to like tell you to fuck off. Like, ask for help, do the work, pay attention, get off your phone, get close with your teachers, have friends. Like, that is the key to thriving in school. Even like, and when you get like those thoughts of like, well, man, I don't want to go to school, I don't want to do this, go. Because if you stop going, you're going to want to not keep, you're going to want to stop going in like general. Do not miss school unless like that one day off that you like you're gonna take. But after that, don't miss school, because then you're gonna want to like not go back. Okay, you're gonna get comfortable. This is like working out. Uh, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm glad that I went to school. I'm glad that I graduated. My mom was super happy to see me graduate, and it brought my dad back um, closer to my mom. But it wasn't really like they were close together. We were like a family for once again, in one day, because I graduated, and I'm very thankful for that. And yeah, that was my experience in school. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one.